eyes for me. Open your eyes.
In today's Britain,
We'll be with you as soon as we can.
our frontline services are being stretched
You need to go to hospital.
like never before.
Oh,
wow.
what's happened?
But in Kent, a radical new unit is making a difference. Where police and paramedics work together,
I'm a police officer.
I'm a paramedic.
giving an immediate response to the most urgent emergency calls.
Oh, good grief.
He jumped in the wall.
You're under arrest for assault.
Oh, my Lord.
Potentially someone trapped in the building.
There's been the consideration for some firearms units to attend.
Coming up, a near fatal fall. Showing off with disastrous consequences.
No, from there.
What are you doing up there?
Trying to the door.
An wrecked car leads to a manhunt.
There's loads of blood on the floor here. I've got no idea if they're seriously hurt or not because they've run off.
Your glasses are down in the door.
It's a Friday night, and working with paramedic Alex is Special Sergeant John. He used to be a full-time officer in the Met and then moved to Canterbury.
Had about a 5-year gap between leaving the regs to rejoining Kent as a special, because I missed it. I missed the adrenaline. My husband is really supportive. My children, you know, love their dad, being in the police. I enjoy working with paramedics. Paramedic dependent.
Wow. Thought I liked you.
Ambulance service. Is the patient breathing? OK, so he's fallen.
Falls in and around the home can lead to life-changing injuries.
Are you there on your own? Can you control the bleeding?
It is rare that these falls require both medics and police to attend, but a fall is not always an accident.
The crew are on their way. I just need you to stay calm, do as I tell you, and they'll be there as quickly as they can.
Yeah, no worries at all. Feel free to focus on it.
It's just gone 8 p.m. when Alex and John are assigned a highest priority call.
So we've got a 50-year-old male that has fallen off of a 10-foot wall. This could be a JRU job, just purely because we don't know how he's fallen. We've been to jobs before where people have been pushed off of walls, chased over walls. So if there is some sort of malicious intent, then obviously there's a police investigation that will run alongside a medical intervention.
Falling from a 10-foot wall is quite high. Biggest risks are a fractured C-spine or a spine. So if he's landed on his head, he could have a fractured skull or a bleed inside the brain. We might need some more enhanced care support from critical care paramedics or even the HEMS team.
Seconds later, they get new information.
They've just updated the CAS, said that he's fallen down onto his head. So that's quite concerning. They have asked for HEMS to start coming.
An ambulance has arrived on scene. The man's injuries are so serious, they've requested HEMS, the Kent Surrey Sussex Air Ambulance.
HEMS could either come by air or by road, and this time they're coming by road.
Derived.
All right, okay. Right, where's the ambulance crew? Are they in? Right.
The ambulance crew have the injured man, but they're struggling with a group of his anxious, agitated friends and neighbours.
Hello, hello, hello.
You all right?
These guys are getting really rowdy with us. Right, okay. So they've been drinking.
John needs to protect the crew and clear a path for the HEMS team, and right now, he's all on his own.
Trial JR4. They're all playing up with that. If we've got another unit, that'd be great. Okay, no. At the moment, they're treating him. I'll come back out in a second and talk to you, okay?
Let's get some high-flow oxygen on first.
As the senior paramedic here, Alex takes the medical lead.
So if you're all right chopping off clothes.
He's being treated.
While John must try to bring order to the scene outside.
Lady.
Yeah?
Lady, no respect. Lady.
Okay, yeah, listen, they're doing what they can now. Listen, you're not needed at the moment. If we can all kind of shift along now.
Any obvious head injuries? Or?
Yeah, massive lock there is huge.
Okay. Right.
the man has life-threatening injuries.
Did you see what happened? You saw it. Can you show me what happened? Yeah, come on then.
John needs to get to the truth about exactly how he got them.
The man is going there. This is to left. No, yes.
But no one speaks much English.
Has he gone? Has he been?
No.
Fall it back or?
No. Yeah.
John must try to work out if he fell by accident or if he was pushed.
They've indicated that the male has come down these stairs and fallen over that top wall. There's a language barrier, so we don't know how it's happened.
But Alex has a new concern.
Any other injuries we can see other than potential? Yeah. Okay.
As his patient starts struggling to breathe.
But we have done JRU together numerous times, and we've been to some pretty horrific jobs.
15 miles away, Special Constable Jack and Paramedic Kat are 7 hours into their shift.
The ones I find difficult is when you don't really know any details go in there, because you can normally psych yourself up for something, but it's the jobs that you go into and they're not as given, or they deteriorate.
It's really hard to unwind after a job like that, like really hard. Sometimes you just need to talk it through with like your loved ones or your friends that are in the service.
Kent Police, where's the emergency?
There's been a car crash just outside my house. Got an overturned car. Obviously, I don't know if there's anyone in the car. There's people over there. But...
Okay, just take a breath.
No, I'm just worried if there's anyone in the motor, that's all. You might want an ambulance here as well.
We are en route, okay? We are coming in as an immediate response.
Got details of an RTC rollover. It's on a residential road.
I think we're going to be the first ones there because we've got it through from police. First thoughts are, how many people are involved? Are they trapped? Are they unconscious? There's been quite a few calls for it, which normally means it's quite a serious job.
It's one that's tailor-made for the Joint Response Unit.
Benefits of JRU turning up to a job like this is, if it is Jack and I first on scene, I can go and deal with the patient. That's my first priority. And then Jack can close the road and start getting other police patrols towards.
There's an update from control.
The occupants have run off. It suggests that it's a stolen car, or they're not insured, or they're intoxicated or under the influence of drugs. They basically don't want to hang around on scene for us to get there. That is horrendous.
Any other injuries we can see other than potential? Yeah. Okay.
In Chatham, on the North Kent coast, Alex is leading the treatment of a man who's fallen from a 10-foot wall head first onto concrete. His condition is rapidly worsening, and the Kent Surrey Sussex HEMS team is still en route.
Initial very quick scene update. Queried TBI, isolated head at the minute, possibly also a left-sided pneumothorax. Have we got an ETA for HEMS?
They're on the road. They are heading towards you, but 35 to 40 minutes out.
With the HEMS team at least 30 miles drive away, it's up to Alex and his ambulance colleagues to work out why the patient is deteriorating.
Heads, let's have a quick feel. We're posturing quite a bit as well, aren't we?
Posturing means abnormal flexing and rigid body spasms. Alex is concerned this could indicate the man has suffered a severe brain injury.
We're wincing a little bit there.
What's his name?
John has managed to calm the crowd, but he's still on his own.
Listen, there's loads of people here. Anyone who's not needed needs to go.
Fortunately, backup arrives to help him clear a path for the HEMS team.
Hello, mate, you all right? He's got in the ambulance at the moment. He's got quite a lot of traumatic chest injuries. HEMS is coming. There's loads of families trying to get involved, and just down there, yeah.
I'll wait for the ambulance. Either that way or that way, just away from the ambulance.
So at the minute, possibly pelvis, left-sided, chest and head.
The patient has suffered a number of life-threatening injuries.
Can you open your eyes for me? Open your eyes.
And if he was deliberately pushed, someone could be facing a charge of grievous bodily harm, or worse.
Male's come down these stairs and fallen over that top wall. Until we can confirm that it was an accident, we have to put on a scene. If someone turns around later on, he turns around, someone says he's been pushed, then we need to have the evidence secured. Do you live in here? OK, if you live in here, then you need to quickly go back in, because I'm going to lock this door. If you go up, can you just walk up the middle? Don't touch any of the railings or anything. Thank you. Don't touch the railings, as in hands off.
Keeping the scene pristine for CID is essential.
Can you guys move over there for us, please? Not everyone needs to be here, do they?
But communication is still a problem.
Guys, can you just stay up there? Keep that door closed. Go back up.
Very much on its roof.
That is horrendous.
In Dartford, Jack and Kat have arrived at the scene of a major road traffic collision.
That is some serious, serious impact.
They get a briefing about the car's occupants from a local response officer.
They've crashed the car and 3 of them have gone. They headed into the estate.
Right.
Someone's phone is in there that's obviously connected to the Bluetooth.
Which keeps ringing.
It's a criminal offence for a driver to leave the scene of an accident. Jack and his colleagues know there's only a short time to find them before they go to ground.
03, just for your awareness, occupants of the vehicle have run off, so there are no patients. We're just going to give police a handle. That's like taken off.
This is some serious damage to a car if they've run off. Like, they really, really need to come back to be checked over.
With bloodstains throughout the car, the welfare of the driver and passengers is Kat's main concern.
There's loads of blood on the floor here, and I'm just quite worried that they're either concussed, intoxicated, or seriously hurt, and they're more worried about getting caught by the police, so they've run away. I've got no idea if they're seriously hurt or not, because they've run off. Can we have a look at the video?
There's a crucial breakthrough. A man at the scene has footage of the moments leading up to the crash.
Right in front of you?
Yeah. I had to emergency brake 2 times before that happened.
God, that was close.
Being close to many cars and...
Yeah.
And then I went to help them, so I couldn't record more than that.
Yeah.
It's not clear why, but this driver is struggling to keep the car on the right side of the road. When yet another late swerve is misjudged, the car is flipped 180 degrees onto its roof with devastating consequences.
Their names.
Initial reports suggest that there were 3 adults in the car.
There's lots of receipts and stuff.
But Kat has made a worrying discovery.
Is that a child seat?
Yep.
There's a child seat in the car.
No one said anything about it.
Also a pram in the boot.
Mate.
Can you open your eyes for me? Open your eyes. Okay.
The man who fell from a wall in Chatham earlier tonight is deteriorating rapidly due to his injuries.
So at the minute, possibly pelvis, left-sided, chest and head.
As paramedics, led by Alex, battle to keep him alive, and with the air ambulance team still a few miles away.
I need to go and find out how he's doing, OK? And I need everyone else to stay out of the way, OK?
John tries to keep their route to the patient as clear as possible.
Guys, can you just stay up there? Keep that door closed. Go back up.
What we'll do is we'll get a scoop, and if you're happy vac mat, we'll lift him up on the scoop, and then at least we can get him packaged as best as we can. The patient's got a boggy mass at the back of his head, which sort of indicates a skull fracture. And he's got some abnormal behaviour with that and a reduced level of consciousness, so we think he's got sort of a bleed on the brain or a brain injury. He's also got a potential sort of punctured lung on his left side, and we think he's possibly got a fractured pelvis, and there's a risk of internal bleeding with that as well.
Hems is here.
The Kent, Surrey, Sussex Air Ambulance team has finally arrived to take over the patient's treatment.
Hello. They're setting up for everything they need to do the RSI procedure. And once that's done and it's all secure, they'll probably look to work out the best way to transport him to the hospital that they choose, looking like King's College Hospital at the moment.
RSI, or rapid sequence induction, is a highly risky procedure, usually only performed in hospital. This man's condition is so serious that the HEMS team decide to perform the procedure immediately, using anesthetics to put him into a coma.
Heart rate 88, blood pressure going to cycling 166, 183, SATs 100%.
The team will then take over his breathing to ensure his brain gets enough oxygen.
Fentanyl going in now.
To maintain a stable coma, a powerful opioid called fentanyl is injected. It inhibits the body's pain response by binding to nerve receptors in the brain.
5 seconds. Cheer coming on.
Once the fentanyl takes effect, the HEMS team move the patient's tongue to one side to slide a breathing tube down his windpipe to the opening of his lungs.
Chest moving, we're absolutely fine. You're okay, young man.
Taking control of his body, his breathing, is the best thing for him. It will prevent any further brain damage, potentially, and it means that we can manage his pain, manage sort of his injuries a lot easier without him fighting against us. And it just means that actually we're able to give him the best possible care at the roadside before we even get to hospital.
Now the patient is on his way to hospital. The crowd of bystanders has been moved along, clearing the scene for the arrival of CID.
So from the police side, at the moment we're waiting for our DS to come down to look at the scene.
So it's all through here. It's all up. You see those stairs there?
The DS, or detective sergeant, must decide if a criminal investigation into this life-threatening fall is necessary.
One person has seen him come off the back of here. They're saying potential due to intoxication is just tipped over rather than sat down.
Once that review's been done, it will be either closed or carried on if the DS wants it to remain open.
After the DS has been briefed, Alex and John have time to reflect on the critical importance of being able to respond to a life or death emergency as a unit.
That was a good job, to be fair. There's just a lot of people. It's always so hard when there's so many.
Especially when they're all drunk and there's a language barrier as well, which makes communicating with them even harder. If I turned up to that with the crew on my own without police, then it would have been a nightmare because we get sucked into helping the patient understandably. Perfect, Joe. You job ready?
Indeed.
Let's go have coffee.
And cake.
I've already had a
Second cake. Do you need a second cake? You were complaining earlier.
Why were you looking at my belly when you said that?
Is that a child seat?
Yep.
Mate.
Jack and Kat are at the scene of a serious RTC caught on camera.
There's a child seat and a pram in the back.
Yeah, I know. No children have come out. There was a couple here. They said it was 2 women and a male, and the 2 women were struggling to conduct the male. But they did say that when a woman got out, she did have an oscar.
And there is blood all over the floor.
Yeah.
To try and track down its 3 adult occupants, Jack and his colleagues use a police database to identify the car's registered owner.
There's stuff with their names.
Kat helps them gather as much evidence from the scene as possible.
There's just paper everywhere. There's eggs and milk.
Yeah, I know.
There's lots of blood. It's very high impact RTC. Well, they're probably injured in some shape or form.
Jack decides that time is of the essence.
So I'm just going to jump in the car and go through the estate, have a little drive around, see if I can find them.
As Jack prepares to start his search for 3 people who fled the scene, a man comes forward with vital information.
I'm listening.
A female come back to look for her friend's phone in the car. White long sleeve t-shirt.
Yeah.
Black hair. Chubby, about 5'8".
Yeah.
Possibly Irish accent.
Okay.
Across the UK, more than 1 in 9 drivers leave the scene of a serious RTC every year.
Yeah, 003. I'm trying to do the estate of it. It's a new build with all these side roads leading off onto more side roads.
The man who spoke to Jack has been joined by his neighbour.
I was just drifting off to sleep and it woke me up, and yeah, I was off asleep. It sounded like a load of scaffolding had come down, if I'm honest. For someone to get out of that, they've done well.
They could be behind this wall for all we know, but you just don't know.
And there's Jack back, which means he clearly hasn't found anything.
It's a new build estate. It's a bit of a rat run. So you drive down one road that you think's a dead end, and you've got about 5 roads that come off it at the end. It's going to be a case of going to the registered owner's address, have a knock on the door. Do they look injured? Do they fit the descriptions given of someone who might have been driving the vehicle?
They need to find the driver who caused this potentially fatal crash, and the JRU is uniquely qualified for the next stage of this investigation.
Damien's asking if we can go and do the house check.
If you guys can do the welfare check for the medical side of it.
They now have the registered owner's address. If they were involved in the smash, Kat can check their injuries, while Jack can get to the bottom of why the car crashed.
Literally just down the road, so it's about a 2-minute drive. So we're just going down to do a welfare check because apparently one of the females that walked out was quite injured, had quite a big cut on her head that was bleeding, and there was that blood on the floor.
This is the entrance there.
Jack and Kat enter the registered owner's address, but the camera crew are not allowed in the building.
You've got cuts to your head, look at your hands.
The owner claims he sold the crashed car 2 days ago, but he has very fresh facial injuries consistent with a road traffic collision.
At the moment you're under arrest. Just come and sit about the car. No, you're not sitting in the back because there's no space.
There's no space in the car.
Huh? You can't. You have to lean on the car.
No, you can't.
You can't.
Turn around.
We're going to have to get another car to take you to custody.
Yeah,
Yes,
you can't
or
sit
sit
in
on
it,
the
mate.
floor.
There's no space.
Yeah, right, come in. We're going to go back in one of these cars. Driver?
Yeah.
Jack suspects this man may have been drink driving, so asks his colleagues to conduct a roadside breath test.
So it's suspected that you've been involved in a road traffic collision that you would...
So would this be used against me at Pelvis?
If you provide the roadside sample, if you fail the test, you would be arrested. If you fail to provide a sample, you would be arrested. So, are you going to provide a sample of breath for analysis? Time is 01:41 that you're under arrest for failing to provide a sample of breath on the roadside.
The search for 2 adult passengers will continue, but for now, the arrested man is on his way to custody. Jack and Kat are also on their way to their next job.
He was very lucky because that car was an absolute total write-off. And the injuries he sustained are very, very minor compared to the car.
.6 miles, you're turning left.
Okay.
That's right.
You let me know when it's 1.5.
Yeah, 1.5 miles, turn left.
It's a new shift for Special Sergeant John, who's back in Chatham working with paramedic Nathan.
Left of the roundabout.
They're responding to a request for urgent assistance.
What traffic's down there?
The JRU have been called because they can get to the scene more quickly than an ordinary ambulance.
So we are going to a 42-year-old male who is, I believe, fallen off a ladder from about 2 meters high, injured his hip and unable to get up off the floor.
It's estimated that every year in homes across the UK, there are nearly 49,000 falls from a ladder, resulting in fractured bones.
So he could have potentially broken his hip or pelvis, injured his back as well. We've got an ambulance running, but they're about 30 minutes away, so just because we're closer, we're going to go there first of all to give him some pain relief while we wait for the ambulance crew to turn up.
If Nathan's going to be the only medical resource for a while, then we can help him with what he needs to do. One next to it.
Hello mate, I'm Nathan. What's happened, mate?
Fell from there.
On the roof up here?
Yeah.
What are you doing up there?
Trying to scare the daughter.
Trying to scare your daughter?
Yeah.
Oh, so it hasn't gone too well for you, bless you. Did she scare you?
Oh, I slipped.
Yeah.
I can't move my leg.
What's happened, mate?
Fell from there.
On the roof up here?
Yeah.
What are you doing up there?
Trying to scare my daughter.
Trying to scare your daughter?
Yeah.
Oh, so it hasn't gone too well for you, bless you.
In Chatham, on the North Kent coast, John and Nathan are treating Jamie, who's fallen from height onto concrete and injured his hip.
Do you suffer from anything normally? Any medical problems?
Spine.
Okay. Do you remember it all happening?
Yeah.
Hit your head at all?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, that's fine. Let's pop this on your finger a second. You able to wiggle your feet at all?
Oh, give me the right one, yeah, left one, no.
No. If I move your feet.
Oh,
okay, that's fine. Sorry, mate. I know I keep prodding it, it's hurting. I just need to get a bigger picture of what's... That's fine. What we'll do is I'll just do a quick set of obs on you and then we'll get you some pain relief.
Nathan needs access to Jamie's upper arm so he can check his blood pressure and confirm that there's no internal bleeding.
So... Oh, you ain't cutting out.
If that's all right...
Oh, fuck that shit, nice.
No?
Fuck.
There we go.
I ain't had it that long.
No. Oh, bless you. Right, so...
I'm gonna cut me fucking jumper. Oh.
So at the moment, I'm a bit worried about your hips, okay? So I want to get some pain relief on you, and then we're going to get an ambulance, get you off to hospital, get some x-rays done, all right?
To help ease Jamie's pain, Nathan has a number of options.
So I'm going to give you some Penfrox. It's basically a very mild general anaesthetic. So it'll just space you out a little bit, but it'll help get on top of the pain while we then get a cannula in, all right? We're going to put this in your mouth, all right? Just breathe in and out through it, all right? So I'm just going to speak to one of my colleagues, see if they're able to come down here, just give us a bit of help with some stronger pain relief, because I think you're probably going to need some stronger stuff to move you. Stuart Romeo 04 Critical Care Desk. Just wondering if you had a CCP in the area for the job I'm on. Gentleman's fallen for about 1.5 metres onto concrete.
Major blood vessels cross the pelvis, and a suspected fracture could lead to extensive internal bleeding.
I'll be with you shortly.
CCPs, or critical care paramedics, carry stronger pain relief than the JRU and are hugely experienced in treating traumatic fractures.
It's showing us ETA a bit less than 10 over.
Lovely, thank you very much.
Before the CCP is on scene, an ambulance arrives, ready to transport Jamie to hospital.
CCP's on his way, and we're just going to get him some pain relief and then hopefully get him scooped onto a vac mat into the back of the truck, and then... Yeah, that's all right, thank you. Just to err on the side of caution, we'll immobilise him, make sure his pelvis is all kept in line, put a pelvic binder on just to make sure that if there is any damage there, that it doesn't get made worse by transporting him to hospital.
A pelvic binder is a form of medical corset used to compress a potentially fractured pelvis and stop any internal bleeding.
How's that pain at the moment out of 10, mate?
5.
About 5, perfect. At least you're getting a tan. Sharp scratch, all right?
Nathan uses morphine from the ambulance to help Jamie with his pain. It's the strongest painkiller the JRU can administer.
So this is just putting some IV access in. So just a little needle in, and then just leaves a little catheter in the vein, so then we can give you some morphine. How's it feeling at the moment? We're on top of the pain a bit more now?
Yeah.
Perfect. So Jamie, our colleague Kieran, the critical care paramedic, just arrived.
Hi, Jamie.
But I think you'll more than likely be putting the pelvic binder on. We might have to cut your jogging bottoms a little bit. You all right with that?
Don't tell me, tell my missus.
Jamie's fall has taken a physical toll, but it's the damage to his clothes that he thinks will upset his wife, Debbie.
Jamie, just going to have a good look at you, OK? Do you mind if I just cut this off? Is that OK? All right, lift this arm up. So, any pain here? No. Let's have a look at this collarbone. Any pain that side?
No.
No. Sorry, mate. Let's cut these off and let's have a good look.
You're shitting me.
No.
We've saved the jumpers so far.
King ones.
So we're going to clean your head forward.
Don't cut your hoodie, I'll take it off him.
Yeah, we're trying.
We've got one arm out already.
Right,
Here, did you put clean boxes on today?
Right. I'm just going to have a look, mate. Great as you can, it feels okay that side. Nothing to see.
Keep taking that Penfrox for us, mate. Nice.
Feel me touching here?
Yeah.
Can you feel me touching here and here?
Yeah.
Yeah, and here and here? Does that feel normal?
Kieran can find no other fractured bones or indications of spinal damage, but Jamie is still very vulnerable. He has a pre-existing back issue that makes moving him even more challenging.
Open your eyes for me. Good. Morphine seems to be working well. He's got some pain on this left side, but not much to see.
He's got good motor function on his left-hand side, and observations are stable. So agree with your plan, analgesics, package, and TU.
Yeah.
Kieran has given the okay to move Jamie, but to avoid any further damage to his spine or pelvis, the 5 paramedics use a scoop stretcher to get him onto the ambulance trolley.
Save the jumper.
So if I'm just going to support your belly and your hip this way. That's it, big puffs on this gas. Fuck! God. That wasn't directed at me, I hope, Jamie. Oh. Ready, set, lift.
Yep. We're just going to take him to the local trauma unit to get some x-rays done of his hips to make sure there's no fractures there.
Right.
Right, brakes off at the bottom.
Chops away at the bottom.
So he's full of pain relief, so hopefully now's the best time to move him, so should minimise the amount of pain he actually feels. All the best, mate. Look after yourself.
Thank you very much.
That's all right.
Jamie is finally on his way to A&E.
Kent Police, where's your emergency?
Across the UK, more than 17,000 cyclists are injured in road traffic collisions every year.
OK, I'm transferring this over to our dispatchers now.
Set up to deal with dual emergencies, the JRU are ideally equipped to respond to these often serious incidents.
003, if you can. This RTC injury we've got, pedal bike versus car.
3 hours into their shift, a Special Sergeant John and paramedic Hannah.
Crew's on scene, 13-year-old who was hit by a car. He's got a head injury, nosebleed, and the crew said additional femur fracture.
A car versus bike head injury is one the crew fear most, but the leg break is also a cause for concern.
So a femur fracture is obviously your thigh bone. It's one of the largest bones in your body. You can lose your entire blood volume through a femur fracture, especially in a child as well. Their blood volume is less, so they tend to compensate quite well and then decompensate and deteriorate quite quickly.
Then it will be about getting any casualty details, witness details, obviously. We'll be speaking to the driver, getting accounts for both him and the person that's been hit. It still looks like traffic's able to get through, so.
This is quite a fast road, actually.
While Hannah goes to assist the ambulance crew,
Is his mum or dad here? Mum. Okay.
John checks the cyclist's mum is okay.
You're right, I'll come and I won't take you away from him at the moment. I'll come and take some details and bits and pieces in a minute.
His next priority is to find out exactly how bike and car collided.
You driver, do you want to come with me and I'll take some details down and bits and pieces?
Yeah. 13-year-old Connor can hit about 30 miles an hour. We hit your femur. Okay.
The car's windscreen shows the huge force of the collision.
I can roll you towards me, Connor, all right?
To make matters worse, Connor wasn't wearing a helmet.
We're going to lift you up onto this bed now, Connor, okay? Right. On my count, a deep brace lift.
Hannah's immediate concern is Connor's broken femur and any potential blood loss from a damaged artery.
If we don't properly secure it, because when we get in the truck, we're probably going to need to cut all clothes off anyway.
The medics need to get him on the ambulance as quickly as possible so they can monitor his blood pressure and other vital signs.
Right, it's going to be a bit bumpy.
A loss of blood pressure could indicate internal bleeding.
How sure are we on the femur fracture?
Very sure.
Very sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Femur.
Connor, where's most of your pain, lovey? Your leg. Anywhere else? No. Okay.
Right, Connor, we could probably save your jumper, but I'm going to have to cut your top off. All right? Yeah.
Connor has been given gas and air, which helps reduce anxiety and provides basic pain relief, but only while he's breathing it in.
Any pain here? No. Any pain here? Take a deep breath.
Before he's given stronger pain relief, which would change his responses, Hannah checks if Connor has any internal injuries.
Any pain in your tummy? You should check your pupils.
Do you remember hitting your head on the floor? No. Just going to shine a light in your eyes, okay? Look at my nose for me.
So the femur fracture is more severe, it appears to be at the moment, than the head injury.
head injury. We've got a hematoma with some abrasions, but doesn't seem to be any other signs of a more severe head injury. So obviously we can't say for sure without a scan, but there's no kind of tenderness, no pain or anything to indicate any kind of internal injuries, but obviously we can't rule that out at this stage.
Keep this arm straight for me, mate, if you can.
Do you want me to hold your hand, babe, so you stay?
That's it, thank you.
Now that Hannah has completed her assessment, Connor can be given the strongest painkiller carried by an ambulance.
All right, now I'm going to give you some morphine, all right?
2 milligrams.
Yeah, 2 mils.
Well done, babe.
Doing well, mate. Yeah.
With all the medical checks completed, Connor explains what happened from his point of view.
I was crossing the road on my bike, and then I went to go to my nan's, and I crossed the road, and then I got hit by a car, and then I think I was laying on the windscreen, and then I fell off.
Connor's explanation of what happened confirms what John has already concluded about the incident.
What will happen, you'll probably get a letter and stuff over the next few days, but there won't be any prosecution or anything like that. It's obviously one of those very sad things, but he seems to be okay. At least his mum's here and he can go to hospital now. So yeah, head home, have a rest, have a cup of tea.
Connor's condition is now stable and he's ready for the 12-mile journey to hospital.
So they'll be going to Medway.
Okay.
Injury-wise, he's broken the top of his leg, most likely. He's got a superficial kind of head injury, but other than that, he's been extremely lucky.
Don't do things by half, babe, do ya?
He's been very, very lucky.
Yeah. Oh, thank you.
In the UK, more than 250,000 people are homeless. There are nearly 6,000 of them in Kent. They're not all bedding down in hostels or urban streets, so when accidents happen, they can be difficult to treat.
All right, let's go make some noise and rock and roll, shall we?
As the JRU use quicker, more adaptable vehicles than an ambulance, they can take on jobs in hard-to-reach locations.
I love it when the road teammates are driving so much easier.
Responding to just such a request are Special Inspector Tom and Paramedic Mark.
So the police have called through to the ambulance service, but they've found a patient that is intoxicated and has a query of a broken ankle. So it's near the playing fields near a school, so potentially outside. So our main concern would be if there's a loss of circulation to the limb. It's about 6 hours before you start to lose a limb. If there's no circulation to it. So we'll try and have a quick assessment and see if we can get him up to the hospital somehow. This patient is also Polish, so hopefully his English is better than my Polish.
Destination point on the right.
Oh! You all right?
Mark and Tom made contact with the local response officer who made a call for medical help.
So in short, it's homeless male.
Yeah.
And haven't got the bottom how he's done it, but you can probably understand how he's done it when you look at the terrain.
Okay.
His ankle is like floppy.
Nice. How far up is he?
Probably 50 metres, 60 metres.
Oh, okay.
But he's in his encampment, he's like right down in the back.
Right.
It's going to be painful for him to get out, and then let alone then trudge down all of this.
Jesus, this is slippery, isn't it? Traction is going to be interesting. How far up is he?
Probably 50 metres, 60 metres.
Oh, okay.
In Chatham, Mark and Tom have arrived to assist local police.
His ankle is like floppy, and we're going to have fun getting him out.
A homeless Polish man reported to have broken his ankle is stuck up a muddy hill.
Oh. Hello, mate. All right? Oh, yeah. That looks broken, doesn't it?
And the ball.
Fair enough.
With such a serious break, Mark needs to check if the foot still has a blood supply and working nerves.
Nice pulse there. Any pain where I press?
Yeah.
He's okay, yeah?
Yeah.
And you feel me touching?
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Stay there and keep it still. All right? Be back in a minute. Don't go nowhere. He's definitely broken it.
Yeah.
While the badly damaged foot has still got a working blood supply, it has to be treated at hospital as soon as possible. So Mark updates control to request urgent assistance.
Yeah, 04, can I have the DCA grade 2, please? It's a definite ankle fracture, unstable, but does have a pedal pulse. Patient is in the woods, so extraction is going to be interesting.
I'll get them there as soon as I can.
I think he's slipped. It's very wet out here, and he's essentially snapped his ankle, but where it is, I think it's more of his tib and fib as well, so both the bones in the bottom part of the leg. But his pulse is nice and strong in his foot, so there's no immediate concern, but obviously it's not nice to be left like that, so we'll try and get him moving as soon as we can.
The patient has a badly broken ankle, and getting him to hospital is the major issue.
So the challenge for us would be extrication.
But in a grassy, wet field 60 metres from the nearest road, the immediate challenge is how they get the patient to an ambulance.
I think if we can hobble him to there, that's probably the best bet.
Day on 04, take out over.
Yeah, 04, just looking further into extrication. I think we might have to get KFRS to attend if possible.
Mark wants KFRS, Kent Fire and Rescue Service, as they carry different stretchers and tools for moving people across rough terrain.
The position that he's in, we wouldn't be able to get the stretcher through the gate there, and even if we could, it's a very steep climb to get the stretcher on, so the risk is that he's on a stretcher and then falls off it if it topples.
A fire crew arrive just 4 minutes later.
You all right? In the mud, and he's in his own little tent in the woods.
The fire team and Mark recce the route they need to take and hatch a plan.
Splint them and then put them in a vac mat, potentially, and then into a nibs?
I think the vacuum splint's probably going to be enough.
Yeah?
Yeah, if we get a big one round it. It's quite unstable, it's very floppy.
Well.
Yeah, I think alcohol's doing well for him at the moment. He's in fairly good spirits, yeah.
After a quick briefing from Mark, 4 fire crew, a newly arrived ambulance crew and 3 police officers make their way back up the hill.
So this bit's very slippery when we come back down. But he's in his tent.
Hello. Stay there for a minute. We're going to put something around it.
Before they move him, the ambulance crew use a vacuum splint cushion. This is filled with air and polystyrene balls, deflated to wrap tightly around the injury.
Don't put any weight on it, just use your good leg.
Use this leg, all right? Okay.
Use up. Don't stand up.
Shit. Awesome.
You're going to lay on there.
That's it.
1, 2, 3, up. Everyone happy?
Yeah.
It takes 4 minutes for the 11 999 personnel to get the patient safely down the hill.
Slide forward. Slowly. That's it. Doing a good job. Doing a good job.
Jed.
Do you want to scoop this side?
Yeah.
Forward, mate, then?
He's going to be going up to Medway Maritime Hospital to get some treatment, probably some x-rays.
That's it. Arms crossed. 1, 2, 3, up.
Then hopefully some treatment back on his feet in no time.
So fentanyl going in now. Sheet coming on.
This is some serious damage to a car if they've run out.
Fell from there.
What are you doing up there?
Trying to get the door.
Ready, brace, lift.
Nothing to do with that.